and wish we could take them back. Well, Bruce Geetson has found a man who can take them back.
For Barry Clink, the time he spends in his wood shop is quality time. Get away from it all time. You know, forget about the 9-to-5 job. But this new hobby of his is becoming more than that. It's developing into a business, a unique business. You see, Barry Clink is making boomerangs. You know, you throw them and they come back to you. At least that's what they're supposed to do.
But until it's thrown, nobody knows.
But that's part of the fun and the mystery. A year and a half ago, Barry got interested in rangs. Then he started making them. The 7-ply aircraft-grade plywood is cut and shaped and sanded, then painted and sealed, and then tested. If it doesn't work, you either threw it wrong or it's not shaped right. And if the latter's the case, Barry says you heat that baby up in a microwave, bend it a bit, and try again. And maybe again and again.
It can sometimes be very challenging to get a boomerang to return at all. In very windy conditions, the boomerang is considered uncontrollable.
But you keep looking for the perfect boomerang, if there is one. Barry's got 80 or so in his own collection, each a different color or shape or weight.
Different shapes will give you different flight characteristics. For example, this boomerang is very lightweight and has extremely pronounced contours on the back of both wings. This boomerang turns around rather quickly in the air, is lightweight and easy to catch.
And when it's spinning at 600 revolutions per minute, that's not an easy task. Well, one of the key tests for any manufacturer is how well does this product work. Of course, it depends on the weather conditions, and right now it's kind of windy. It also depends on who's doing the throwing. I'd feel a lot better about this if I knew what I was doing. What the heck, though, I'm ready. Now, Barry says scientists can't explain why these things work.
Well, I've always wondered if the think tank people were all put in a room and they were given a piece of plywood and say, make this into something that when thrown will return, they'd all say, impossible.
Barry says a boomerang, regardless of size or shape, will stay in the air just about 12 seconds. And some people are very good at getting them to come back. The world record is somewhere around 1,000 repetitive catches. It's all dependent on the weather, of course. The idea is to throw it like you're casting for fish at a 45-degree angle into the wind. Ideally, you won't have to move more than 6 or 7 feet to catch it. Ideally.
Mom, boomerang won't come back. Mom, boomerang won't come back. I've waved the thing all over the place. Practiced till I was black in the face. I'm a big disgrace, the Aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back.
About a dozen throws later, I was getting the hang of it, booming that rang out and back pretty good. But there's one more thing Barry said I had to watch out for, and he didn't tell me till it was too late. Those boomerang-eating trees. With Barry Clink, the Boomerang Man, that's a timeout. I'm Bruce Geetson.
Somehow it looked an awful lot like baseball folly.